One lone hero against overwhelming odds. Ah, I love being me.
And you said it. Hey guys, it's KrisKringle here, and we're back with some more Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro, and I'm here with my good friend
Atom Bacon.
Alright, we have found out where the motorcycle thief has led us to, which is a warehouse full of baddies, pretty much a gauntlet of sorts that we have to take care of. And I'm already taking massive damage. There we go.
All eyes on me. Oh, I feel special.
Yeah. Spider-Man makes a lot of good quips while he's fighting, as he should usually.
Of everyone you know, who would you say, like, who do you think would make the best Spider-Man of all the people you know? I know who I'm thinking of, but I want to hear yours first.
It's hard because there's different aspects of it that I like rank of who would be good.
Definitely.
Like personality, voice,
I'm
looks.
thinking personality.
You're thinking personality?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who I'd pick. I need some time to think about that.
Yeah.
None of you guys can reach the ceiling, can you?
Mine would be Jackson. That was in drama class.
Oh yeah, he would be. Yeah, personality-wise, yeah.
He's got that sort of cynical sarcasm.
Yeah.
Or, gleefully cynical is how I like to describe him.
Yeah, and his voice and like looks for Spider-Man aren't too bad either.
That too.
They're not like on point of what like I would think, but like they're not bad either.
No.
Surprisingly, I've actually had some people say like my voices would be good for Spider-Man. Surprisingly enough.
I don't see it or hear it.
You don't?
Not really. Not that I think I would. I'd probably be worse than you, but I don't quite see it.
Well, what do you think Spider-Man should sound like? Just from your knowledge of what you think of the character.
I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that. Like, what?
Because there's like tone of voice, you know,
Yeah.
like how high pitch or low pitch it is, like just all that stuff that goes into a voice. And I guess the charismatic stuff like that, and like the charm and whatever.
Yeah. Well, like,
Hope you guys have Galactus hidden somewhere.
Galactus.
Get him!
It's hard to say, honestly. Like, I know what you mean, but
I think my like after Spider-Man says something that I think is good, I'll repeat it with
that
my own
sounds good.
thing. If I find a good line.
that works. Yeah.
And keep in mind, like, I'm not talking really so much my entirely normal voice. I sometimes change it a little bit when I try to impersonate Spider-Man.
Yeah, when you try to intimidate Spider-Man. That's a tall order right there,
Yeah.
intimidating Spider-Man.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like,
I know what
it's
you
actually not, like, I don't change it too much, but I change it a little bit from my normal voice.
Alright, well, I mean, when you asked the question, I was judging on your normal voice, so I'll hear your impersonation voice, then I'll make my call.
Yeah,
What,
I think
no
that's
more?
it.
Time to get some answers. All right, Chuckles.
I love this
You're gonna tell
cutscene.
me everything
Yeah,
you know.
pretty good one.
Telling you spit.
Oh yeah, I almost
could say
almost
that.
forgot. They were able to put webs on his costume now. Unlike in the first game where they didn't have webs on him.
That guy's got web on his costume,
Really
too.
suspended a man like this before. I hope this web line holds.
Okay. They said something about an airfield. Hangar 18. It's all I know, I swear.
Now there's a good thug. You see? You're not as dumb as you look.
Like when you hear his voice, you know what I mean, right? Like
Yeah.
judging a voice for a character.
Yeah,
Like I think that's a good voice for Spider-Man.
for sure.
And also Peter Parker as well.
I'm not done beating on you yet.
Shocker. Nice to see you too.
Ooh, you like that, huh? Well, hold still, because you're gonna love this.
It's the moment you always remember, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're at the part that you can get past now.
You're
Yep.
getting sloppy, Shocker, old buddy.
This
So
boss.
we got our first boss battle against Shocker,
Boxes on.
one of my personal favorite villains. He's a little obscure, but it's kind of why I like him. What we gotta do? Primarily, ideally, you'd want to yank some boxes on him, which I'm gonna try and do. But it's a little tricky to do because sometimes the camera will screw you over, so you gotta be wary of that. You can also yank him if you really want to, like that. And just
Problem is you don't have all the time in the world to line up your shots, because that indicator at the bottom of the screen there is the time limit until you get an instant game over.
yeah. Well, it's not game over. It's just start at the beginning of the level again.
Well, yeah.
See, that took a ton of damage off his health by just
That
yanking that
did, yeah.
crate. So you definitely want to be doing that as much as you can.
Well, I mean, by this game standards, it's a game over, because when you died earlier, it said game over, and we started using that part of the level. So,
I guess, yeah.
by this game standards, game over.
No, you can't have my
That phrase really doesn't mean as much as it used to.
No. Alright. I think I know where some health is. So I'm gonna head up here. And just... Oh, damn it. Right there. Oh,
He
damn
knocked
it.
you into the health.
I was gonna throw that crate at him. Oh, I don't want to be on the walls. He can, like, shock you off the ceiling, I think.
Shocker, let it out.
He destroys the crates.
That's a shocker.
Let's see. I don't know where crates are. Wow.
Oh, I missed.
Yeah, see, like, when you do normal attacks, it doesn't do nearly as much. So it's definitely
I really think we're making
not in
some
your
Are
best
there any crates
interest.
left?
There might be. I need to check around.
The fire's about to reach those drums.
don't
Yeah, I
see
know.
any.
I know Spider-Man. And that's... I thought there was one like... Oh, wait, here's one I can throw. I wonder if I can throw it.
love it
Probably
when you
not,
rock
though.
those.
Yeah. Huh.
Deep spider.
Ah, damn it. I'm gonna try and web glove him. I think I spent too much time messing around.
That actually does decent damage.
Yeah, I could maybe do it just in time, but... And he just spends his time taunting. Good use for battles. Yeah.
Why do you think everyone hates Shinobi?
Alright, this will be a close one. Do I still have my web gloves? Oh, damn it, I don't. Yeah, good, do that.
This is the end for you.
Ooh, look at that! Just barely.
Oh, wow.
Man, that fire almost reached those drums.
I believe that's all the time we have for today. I think we made some real progress today, Shocker. I really do. Hey, when you get to prison, remember to share your feelings with the group, okay?
Careful not to drop the soap. Topical.
In his defense, he is wearing like a one-piece
Let's
suit.
see.
though.
What was
Yeah.
it that Thug said? Hangar 18, right? There's a Hangar 18 at the airfield. I don't need pointy ears and a cape to figure out that this is probably another heist.
Ah, DC reference.
I wouldn't have known.
Pointy ears and a cape.
Oh,
Batman!
I didn't hear what he said.
Oh, well, I guess it is kind of quiet on this TV, so yeah. And we got a new portfolio. That'll be good for the Daily Bugle. Yeah! Now, what was it that Thug said? Hangar 18, right? Well, there's a Hangar 18 at the airfield. Well, I don't need pointy ears and a cape to figure out this is probably another heist. That's not my on-point thing, but
Yeah.
it's just like my on-the-spot kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, save? Yes, of course.
On spot, on point.
Yeah, I usually when I do voices, because I'm trying to work on being a voice actor at some point.
Yeah.
I usually take more time to not that warm up my voice.
Yeah.
But what'd you think of just like me trying to do it there and then?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just name it LP. Oh yeah, this is a Spider-Man LP, so like be prepared for more Spider-Man references for both you and the audience.
Yeah.
So where did they come from?
And now we're under attack by like Black Ops agents or something like that. I actually don't really remember where these guys came from. I think they're henchmen of Electro, but I'm not too sure. Actually, I think they might be cops, like SWAT team almost.
Yeah, they kind of look like it.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to say SWAT on there.
That tip
So,
I got
yeah.
from the Shocker's goon said there's something going down at the airfield tonight. If I hurry, I can just make it.
Yeah, I think you remember me watching me do this part, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I remember giving you an idea that ended up saving you.
Yeah, this is good. This is actually kind of interesting for you because then you get to see some parts of the game that you haven't seen before. You've seen little bits of me play through it, but not the whole game. So you get to see it unfold before your very eyes.
Just like with Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
Like they were made for keys.
Now with this part, we have to find 4 different keys sparsed around this area. And if you thought the ground level was the ground level was bad or like was big, then this one's even bigger. Now, I believe the way these guys work is that there's set spawn points where the bad guys can spawn, but it's random where the key will be. So it's not always in the same place every time.
Yeah.
I'm going to look for another key before I go over there, I think.
So what that was, like the first time watching him, he was running out of time and couldn't figure out where it was, and I suggested putting the keys he had collected in to see if that gave more time, and it ended up, I ended up being right.
Yeah, it does. I believe that was the one, the tip you gave me. I accidentally web swing when I meant to not do that. Alright. Oh, cool. But yeah, I'm gonna like just hold on this key for now just so I can get more time later. I got a key here anyway, so I think I'm gonna return them now. Then I'll come back here to look for more guys.
Yeah.
While I'm doing this, I might as well like kind of just talk about the Shocker backstory because I wanted to do that during the boss fight, but I just kind of didn't get a chance to. And to be honest, I actually don't know a whole great deal about his backstory, to be honest, even though I like the character. It's mainly from like cartoons and stuff that I know him from. I know the very basis of his backstory from the comics. It was like he was a former bank robber that was trapped in prison, but he like gathered various materials and tech to construct himself a way to get out of the prison, which was his gauntlets, like his Shocker gauntlets. And of course he used them now for his own purposes. I think I remember like in the comic where like they first fought, it was like right after Spidey battled the Lizard at some point, to where he was badly injured and he had like a broken bone or two. So you can imagine facing the Shocker at that point was like,
yeah,
real riveting, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see here. There's just one more we need. And we have plenty of time, I think. And in case you're wondering, no, the compass does not lead to where the guys are. It just leads you back to the bomb. I don't know, maybe that could be on the rooftops more. Might have to go back to put this key back in, because I'm running out of time looking through here. I could probably make more ground on the rooftops. See more, and maybe my camera will be able to pick up on it when I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. Oh wait, I see some people. This might be where the other key is.
Hey, you didn't need
Yep.
this green key, did you?
Nice.
Got about 40 seconds. I think I should be good, though. Don't get caught on the wall, Spidey. Don't PS1 yourself.
Three magical keys.
I totally pressed it. I did it, mommy. Alright.
Looks like my hunch was right. Now to see what these guys are up to.
This is the last thing I remember watching you play.
Yeah, well, coming up to it. We're not quite at that point
Serious.
yet.
Wait a minute. That looks like the same briefcase that Shocker stole. If I can get this one, I bet I'll figure out what's going on here.
The cops will be here soon. When they show, make sure they have a good time.
Dun dun dun.
They're gonna ambush the cops, and with some pretty heavy gear as well. I better hurry and take those machine guns out.
And we'll take those machine guns out in the next episode. See you guys then.